Alright guys, back with another video. We're nearing Christmas, so I'm trying to squeeze in a couple more visits into a Cherry to go check out their bargain boxes. So yeah, stay tuned for some more videos and let's just get straight into it. So to start off, Cherry does have a section in their showcase where they do sell damaged cards. So I saw this Anthony Davis from National Treasures, a very nice on-card order. It had some surface issues at the front, as you can see through the circle there. Just going to see if I can use Kurt's Card Care and fix those scratches. So we'll see how that goes. I'll update you guys if it does go away. But for $75, I think the comps were around $150. And when I did purchase that card, it was around the time that he did very well in the in-season tournament finals. So yeah, just thought it was good timing. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So let's go into the $5 cards here. This first, well, I've already skipped a couple cards here, but Zach Watson, I saw this card and thought it wouldn't be a bad consignment submission just because it had the USA on it, but I looked at comps, it wasn't that great. So I kind of regret getting that. Tom Savage at one point was starting for the Houston Texans, and that was a very dark time. And it was just before we got to Sean Watson, and then now we've moved on to CJ Stroud, who will make another appearance later in the video. Next up, a very nice card here, Bryce Mitchell. I didn't actually know too much about him, but out of 49 Prism. Didn't realize he actually was fighting last weekend. So this video was recorded last week. He had a fight on the weekend, and I actually had it on the eBay store, and it already sold for $55 to someone in the US. But unfortunately, he lost. So I'm a little bit scared that the person in the US will try and return it. We'll see how that goes. I've never had any of that happen before, but I know it's very common, more so in the US. Got some cards here from 2022 Prism World Cup. Yeah, not too sure about them, but just going through past 2-year comps on Terapeak, which allows you to see sales over the past 2 years. Just saw some Japanese and Korean players, and the prices for them weren't actually too bad. This card here, Tom Rogic, this one's actually going to my man Andrew from Andy's Toy Story. He asked for it. I've actually flipped that one for $100 to him, but nah, I've actually just sold it straight up at $5 to him, and yeah, I'm just trying to meet up with him and give it to him. Next up, Alphonso Davies, very popular in Canada, out of 135. I think the comps for that were around $20 to $25. So I've had some success in sports other than the NBA and NFL, some soccer, some UFC, some sports I don't know too much about, but I apply my rule where if I don't know the sport, I'm going to pick out players that I do know based off, information that I've heard. So it's not a bad system. It's worked quite well for me. I've already gotten some sales lately from my eBay store from soccer and UFC. And here's another great example. I mean, everyone knows who Neymar is, but this is in the $5 box. Was able to sell it to someone in America for $25. They paid the $25 shipping, which is pretty ridiculous. So yeah, nice little flip there. I just wanted to show these two cards off that I found in the NBA boxes. Didn't actually get them, but Patrick Ewing in the Orlando Magic uniform, and Hakeem Olajuwon in the Toronto Raptors uniform. Two rivals during the 90s, and yeah, just crazy to see them in uniforms other than, the Houston Rockets and the New York Knicks, where they were considered franchise players. All right, we're on to the $1 cards here. Unfortunately, I don't know too much about them, but, I'll try and speak through what I'm finding and what my thinking is. So let's go with Alexander Pantoja. I think he actually did fight over the weekend, so I'm going to chuck this one into the eBay store. I actually think there's not a bad, system to go by if, you're prospecting in terms of UFC fight nights. I mean, I'm sure people are out there know this, but leading up into fights and all that sort of stuff, people get excited and then try to buy cards of certain fighters, and then, they see a little spike. So that's why I was really surprised with the Bryce Mitchell sales. Like, oh, I didn't actually realize he was fighting. But yeah, another person here who fought last weekend, Paddy Pimblett versus Tony Ferguson. So yeah, I didn't actually upload these to the eBay store. I've got a few rookies that are up there of Paddy Pimblett that I've found in the boxes here in the past. But just to get some variety in the eBay store, Paddy Pimblett is a very trendy sort of fighter, someone who goes well. And if I kind of see him on my TikTok feed or my Instagram feed a fair bit, then they've got to be popular in some respect. Another Alexander Volkanovski, gone through a few of these in previous videos. I actually saw a print line just there as I've put that one to the right, so I did put that one back. Khabib Nurmagomedov. I'm actually proud of myself at the pronunciation of that name. I've practiced that one a couple of times and seems like I've got that one down pat. We have Rafael Fiziev, the Optic Hollow, $1 for that one. Found a couple of these Fight Mat relics in the $1 box. Not sure if they were put there by accident, but Alan Belcher, don't know too much about him, but obviously the relic was used in a past fight. Again, don't know who this is either, but for $1, we'll see how that goes into the eBay store or into the value boxes. Nice little patch here of LeVar Johnson. Again, don't even know who that is, but thought it was a nice 2-color patch. So, it's been used before, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not losing too much here for $1. Alex Pereira, rookie card here. Very nice card here. The cracked ice. Currently the light heavyweight champion, from what I gather. We have a few of these Don Russ rated rookies, the numbered ones. I've actually come back here at a later date, which you guys will see, and pretty much gotten the rest of these rated rookies because they actually do well in the eBay store. I was very, very surprised. The first time I went here a couple of weeks ago, I saw these cards and kind of just brushed past them, but some of these ones have been doing very well in the eBay store, so come back and learnt from my wins and then basically just picked up the rest of them. And again, that $1, the risk for, $1, I'm happy to do that. We're not losing too much here. And obviously with the cherry rewards, I probably get about 10 to 15% off the actual price, which is great. So shout out to Cherry. But yeah, getting towards the end here, Alexander Rakic out of 49. Also found this MLB relic, the Topps Allen and Ginter. Not one of my favorite sets. I'm not a massive fan of it. And then I found a lot of these CJ Strouds. Again, this is another win from my eBay store. I was able to sell some of these for $15 to $20, and then I'm picking them up for $1. So really, I've already made my money and I'm just kind of reloading for them into the eBay store. Unfortunately, didn't get to play last week and due to concussion, but we still got the win against the Tennessee Titans. So hopefully he's back next week, plays well because he wasn't too good against the Jets. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, make sure you leave a like and comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in future videos. Take care.